Hey, it's top of the hour. It's a pleasure to be here with you. This is a session that we're going to do on focus and concentration. Thanks for being a part of this program. It's a pleasure for me to be with you, and I really want you to know that of all of the things that you see around you right now, all of it is a result of choices that you made in the past. So 3 to 5 years ago, you had a particular intention, and what happened is through a series of processional effects as a result of the thoughts you thought, the feelings you felt, the words you spoke, the actions you took, you brought your life to the point where it is today. Now, the question that Brian Tracy asks you at the beginning of this Paraliminal is, where do you want to be 3 to 5 years from today? And that gets set up right now. Your realization of that future ideal happens as a result of what you're doing today. The tiny actions, the small next steps. The focus of your mind as you awaken, as you participate in the day, as you move through the day, as you review the day at the end of the day. All of those thoughts, all those words you spoke, the feelings you felt, and the actions you took consistently progress your life. To what end? And the clearer you are on that, the better. It's called your focal point. Now, an analogy that I've always liked to use, I had someone hold a sheet of paper rigidly, and I take a pencil, and I say, I'm going to push this pencil through this piece of paper, and I use the eraser end, and as I push, it breaks through, it rips it, it's a big mess. Hand them another sheet of paper, hold it nice and tight, I take the point end of the pencil, and I say, I'm going to put this pencil through this paper. Ding! Just like that, very clean hole, hardly any effort at all, looks great, super easy. And that's what we discover, that the mind, focusing a single thought, that thought is a power in and of itself. Thoughts are things. They have power. Focus the light energy that you are, like a laser beam, and can cut through steel. Focus light energy with a magnifying glass, and it can set paper on fire. You know this idea of the power of focus. Well, there's also an interesting addition to all of this. When I was studying yoga meditations, the science and philosophy of yoga, I discovered, or I heard, a very important idea that has stuck with me ever since. In Sanskrit, there is a term called rasa, R-A-S-A, and it's not literally translated into English very easily. But the way that my teacher described it is, if you could search the world over and find the most perfect orange tree, the citrus fruit orange, the most perfect tree in the most ideal environment. And if from that tree you could take the absolute most perfect piece of fruit, open it and find the ideal segment from it, and open that and find one piece of pulp, and if you could insert a straw into that one piece of pulp that's the size of a capillary, and draw the juice from that piece of pulp and experience it on your tongue, that's rasa. In essence, it's the joy, it's the pleasure that comes from a focused mind. Now, every day, I do a yoga routine. I do a meditation. And one of the things, very interesting, one of the things that happens for me quite often is if I'm not completely focused on being present to my exercise routine, I'll lose my place. I'll forget how many I did of which leg I'm starting on, my mind scattered is not really serving me. My exercise is more effortful. It's less productive. And everything I do, if I would do it with presence, being focused, relaxed, and aware, it enhances the benefit that I receive from it. Similarly, if you think in your own life of any important goal that you're interested in achieving, whatever you're doing on an ongoing basis to bring about the focus, the movement in the direction of what you're choosing, that's going to make all the difference. Your efforts are simpler. They're more elegant. Your focus, your concentration means everything in terms of bringing this tremendous power of your mind to bear on what it is you're choosing to create in your life. And when you do, you are absolutely unstoppable. Nothing can keep you from an objective that you choose to realize in life. Now, it might not be the very first way you thought you were going to be able to get that, but that's what mind is excellent at doing. Once your conscious mind has established a goal, then it's your non-conscious resources of mind that find the best ways and means to realize your goal. And that is the key behind paraliminal technology. It's engaging the non-conscious resources of mind to bring you to that access of powerful resources necessary to find the best ways and means to realize what you choose. Now, as you know, in a paraliminal, there are two voices going on. Brian Tracy is in your right ear, giving you a step-by-step progression on how to realize your goal. I don't know if you're familiar with his book, Eat That Frog. It's a great metaphor. Eating frogs is not a part of this paraliminal, but I will let you know that what he's saying is that when you face a difficult task, get that one done first. Make it your A priority item and break through. You'll get to where you want to go. And finally, this idea of the left ear, you're receiving a metaphor for the right hemisphere of your brain. And in that, there is a metaphor of a first ascent in the Himalayas, a mountain climbing expedition. And that's near and dear to my heart because my son was on an international expedition into the Himalayas. Powerful experience. Years in the planning, months in the creation, and those last steps to the summit are a focused, rhythmic movement in the direction of what it is you're choosing to create. So, set your focal point for the day. Use this paraliminal to get you where you want to go. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a fabulous day. Bye for now.